What's up, weirdos? You ever get that feeling that something just doesn't add up? Like you're living in one reality, but your brain is somehow trapped in another? Maybe it's just that sneaking suspicion that something you've known your whole life just changed. Well, welcome to the wonderfully bizarre world of Mandela Effects. I know what you're thinking. Didn't Nelson Mandela die in the 80s? Or maybe you're more of a, wait, wasn't it Berenstain Bears kind of person? Either way, buckle up because we're about to dive deep into some of the strangest examples of the Mandela Effects that have been popping up lately. And trust me, this rabbit hole just keeps getting weirder. But first, for the uninitiated among us, let's break it down real quick. The Mandela Effect is this crazy phenomenon where large groups of people remember something one way, but reality says it never happened like that. Named after Nelson Mandela because a lot of people distinctly remember him dying in prison in the 80s, except he didn't. He was released, became the president of South Africa, and lived until 2013. Go figure. So is this all just a case of faulty memory, mass hysteria, or are we seriously slipping into alternate dimensions? I mean, who hasn't thought about that over their morning coffee, right? But here's where it gets freaky, like legitimately makes you question your grip on reality freaky. The Mandela Effect isn't just about one or two weird instances. It's about a whole string of them, and lately, it's like the universe is messing with us on purpose. So let's explore some of the freshest, hottest examples of the Mandela Effect that have people losing their minds all over again. At number 1, we have the Pikachu tail conundrum. Seriously though, it's got a lot of people questioning if they remember in their childhood wrong. Are we experiencing a mass memory wipe? Did someone hit Control-Alt-Z on the original Pikachu? Whatever it is, I'm starting to question everything I know about Pokemon, and that's saying something. Number 2, we have the Monopoly Man and his vanishing monocle. I don't even know how this one happens. Everyone knows the Monopoly Man had a monocle. Maybe the Monopoly Man just got laser eye surgery and the universe is trying to hide the evidence. Either way, I'm starting to get the feeling that reality is way more flexible than we've been led to believe. Number 3, we have the Berenstain Bears debacle. Now, we can't talk Mandela Effects without bringing up the granddaddy of them all, the Berenstain Bears, or should I say Berenstain Bears. Because here's the deal. A lot of us grew up reading about the cute bear family, and we distinctly remember it being spelled Berenstain, you know, with an E-I-N at the end. But guess what? It's always been Berenstain with an A-I-N, and reality is just laughing at us for ever thinking otherwise. What gives? How does an entire generation misremember something so fundamental to their childhoods? Did we slip into a parallel universe, or the Bears decided to change their last name? Or is this just a big cosmic joke and the universe is gaslighting us? Honestly, at this point, anything seems possible. 4, we have Luke, I am your father, or not. So how did we all get this one wrong? This is one of the most famous movie lines in history, and yet somehow we all collectively decided to rewrite it. Was this some kind of group effort to make the line sound better? Or is there some Jedi mind trick at play here? Either way, I'm starting to feel like Yoda's wisdom about the Force being strong with this one applies more to the Mandela Effect than anything else. And finally, we got the mother of all Mandela Effects, the Sinbad Genie movie. If you're like me, you probably remember a cheesy 90s movie where comedian Sinbad played a genie, except, here's the kicker, it never existed. That's right, people. There's no record, no evidence, no nothing that shows Sinbad ever starred in a genie movie. The closest thing we got is the Shaquille O'Neal movie Kazam, which by the way is a whole different level of bizarre. What's the deal with all these Mandela Effects? Are they just weird brain glitches, or is reality more flexible than we've ever been led to believe? Maybe we're all just characters in some cosmic sitcom, and the universe is just changing the script to keep things interesting. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore. Got your own Mandela Effect stories, drop them in the comments below. Who knows, maybe we'll discover a few new glitches in the Matrix together. And if you've enjoyed this dive into the strange and surreal, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay weird.